Just when it comes to hotel booking platform Oyo, that's announced a new check-in policy aimed at restricting unmarried couples from staying at their properties. This has started off in Meerut in Uttar Pradesh, but they are saying that they are planning to expand this to other cities as well. Oyo stated that unmarried couples will no longer be welcome to check-in, and all couples will be required to present a valid proof of their relationship at the time of check-in, including bookings made online. Radhika.
That's right, Divya. Currently, of course, the policy is limited to Meerut, but the company has said that it may expand the program to additional cities based on ground feedback. In fact, it has been reported that Oyo has received requests from civil society groups, particularly in Meerut and a few other cities in the past, asking for measures to address the issue and disallow unmarried couples into their hotels. We also have guests joining us on the show. We have Akriti, who is joining us, Akriti Bhatia, who's a social activist and right to privacy activist as well. We'll have Lavleen Anand also joining us in just a bit. Akriti, to you first. Of course, this could be construed as a very controversial move. Done because Oyo as a brand was perhaps suffering for a long time. But how do you think this policy might affect personal rights, individual rights, particularly concerning privacy? Some may call it discriminatory, although Oyo had good enough reasons to implement this measure, but several feel that this could be discriminatory.
Thank you. I think it's a grave violation of the fundamental right to privacy when two consenting and adult citizens decide to, do whatever they feel like and be together in any space. Also, that we know that now the age of legal marrying sociologically across many studies has shown has been postponing. So people this and that too from private sector companies and governments or any such stakeholders. Moral policing of this kind is not something which should be seen acceptable, and this is not something that I am saying. There have been various precedents by the Supreme Court where the right to privacy has been upheld, and it has been said multiple times that living together as partners without getting married is not illegal or criminal offense. Whether it was the judgments on live-in couples, or even Supreme Court has said this about same-sex marriage. When that verdict was happening, even there they had suggested that living in is an option. So this is something that doesn't make a lot of sense, and it's like a moral policing that's this reflecting in the private sector companies is a cause of concern, I would say. So this is something that that's my opening remark on the issue.
Right.
And there are many more legal kind of provisions as well, which
Right.
says that this is also, and not just problematic decision, but also not legal in that sense.
Right, Dr. Akriti Bhatia. Well, the new guidelines have come into effect after receiving requests, what Oyo is saying, from civil society groups in Meerut, and for Oyo looking to change its reputation. The policy change aims to transform its image. What are the other ways that one could, perhaps build oneself up and, change their image, change their reputation that they might have earned in the past?
You're talking about platforms like Oyo?
Right.
Yes, I mean, there can be so many other things that platforms can do. One is that as an aggregator platforms, they have actually earned a lot of ill reputation because of other kinds of policies of how they've been conducting and deducting very high commission rates, and not letting a lot of these partner hotels earn as much. And if you look at other platforms also, like Zomato and others, what's happening in terms of their profit sharing and data transparency issues, there are a lot of things that are bringing them, these tech aggregators, in news. Secondly, it's also about quality control, right? So if they maintain good quality and do proper checks on the background checks of the KYCs and other kinds of things for their customers to ensure more safety. I think those are the kinds of measures that these platforms should be taking. And going into this way of moral policing would just not only slash down their businesses, but also will have other kind of backlashes, which it's not going to prevent
Right. Some of
people.
the issues that women will be facing these days is that they've retained their maiden name. So every time a couple say checks into a OYO hotel, they'll have to perhaps carry their marriage certificate because, of course, the Aadhaar card and the PAN card will have different surnames, Radhika, which is constant. It's going to basically pose to be quite a problem, and how they're going to really handle this. Let's